guys, so today gonna do a quick little oil change, and I want to talk to you about all the stuff that's wrong with the car and little hood update. And as you can see, it's pretty dang bad, but outside under the sun it's not too bad. But yeah, and let's talk about hood pins, guys. So as far as hood pins, you can tell where there's a little paint from. This is all oversprayed, by the way. This used to look very nice, but ever since I got it repainted the first time, the second time, well, by the shop, they didn't really mask up any of this, so all this stuff is like pretty dang bad. I actually want to sand all this down and redo the whole radiator support. That'll be kind of cool. But yeah, so right here, that's where the pin goes through, and it goes through that hole right there. Well, it's actually a little bit more to the side, and I actually have to like bend the pin like a little S to actually go and make its way into that. And I'm not trying to do any of that, and I'm definitely not going to drill another hole that's closer to actually go in there. So therefore I haven't been really running any hood pins at all. So yeah, so no hood pins, and that's just the way I've been rocking it. And there's some bird droppings and everything, but it looks kind of good. This thing is light as hell. Never had a carbon fiber hood. Well, actually, we bought a Ford Focus with the carbon fiber hood. It was an older one, slow ass little piece of crap, and it was pretty lightweight. But this is a good 45-pound difference, so that's a good weight savings. But I am going to get the Spray Max 2K and cut this down and just spray it real quick. So that's just a little dumb update on the hood. And yeah, alright, so let's talk about the engine and everything that's wrong and why I'm lagging on this car. Number one thing is that the engine is burning a lot of damn oil. I'm actually going to keep track this time, and I'm gonna tell you guys how much, but as you can see, it's barely registering on the dipstick. I just did drive it too, and whenever you drive it, it's good to let it sit for a while, but so it's, it gives you better accurate reading. But basically this thing is burning a lot of damn oil, and I'm guessing about a half quart every week and a half, or probably sooner. Probably about a half quart every week. And if I really get on it, it's probably more, honestly. So the engine is burning a lot of damn oil. In the beginning, I slowed it down because it was leaking, but I basically could do so much before I found out that it's just the engine that's just worn out. So that's the main issue, obviously. Next thing is the power steering. The power steering right there, and this line right here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's dripping. It's literally like it's just leaking from here. Well, there's residue from here, and there's residue on the top of the rack where the fittings go in. So I'm actually looking at replacing some hoses here, the hose here that goes to like the little cooler that goes to the front, and then I'm looking at replacing the complete rack. So that's what sucks too, because that just means a snowball effect. You replace one thing, then you got to do a hose, then you got to do some other stuff, and then you got to go for the alignment. So before you're done, you're looking at probably $500, including the rack. Doing it yourself too, obviously. So power steering system is pretty shot. Next thing, check it out. I just got off the road and I noticed this today. There's no fluid in there. Want to know why? Because my clutch master cylinder is leaking bad. My carpet and everything is soaked, and at first I thought it was just low and everything, and then I'm like, that's kind of weird. I kept on topping it off until I actually checked my floor mat, and on the bottom of the floor mat's wet, and yeah, and the actual carpet and everything's just saturated. So and then I checked underneath there, and it's a nice stream coming right from the piston rod. So clutch master cylinder. Even though all this is pretty messed up, the AC system works perfectly. You guys seen the little series I did about a year and a half ago maybe, and I replaced all these hoses and everything, and this is just the $15 eBay hose and $10 dryer, and I replaced this line right here from the Junkyard, because there's some of these lines you can no longer get through Acura, but yeah, the hard lines primarily. And so yeah, just good Junkyard parts. And then I resealed it with all new O-rings from probably like a $15 kit off of eBay. I put the PEG oil inside with the dye, and I vacuumed out the system. I recharged it with the proper amount of R134A, and my AC is ice cold still, so that's cool as hell. And it's kind of cool, like learning this stuff and just doing it. And if you mess up, try again. What else? Okay, so power steering, very, very low. And also my brake fluid, I want to flush this with Honda Genuine. I'm actually going to flush all this old you know, just regular .3 fluid, and I'm going to put genuine Honda Genuine fluid inside. When I replace the clutch master, I'm going to put Honda Genuine here, Honda Genuine there. So let me see what else. And then the next thing is my horns. Horn down there, and look at this horn. It's just hardwired, and it's not even mounted in there. And because I went for a long time without horns, until the point where I just needed to just stuff anything in here, because bad drivers and all that just jumping in front, so I needed something. So I want to mount these nice and just fix this. But the good thing is, stick this in there. That's one good thing about this, is that these things are freaking loud as hell. It's a power steering system, engine, fuel consumption, and just little other miscellaneous stuff. But besides that, and besides the burning oil, it's still pretty strong. Fortunately, it still gets up and goes. But yeah, so I'm gonna change the oil, and let's get this taken care of, and then we're gonna go do some stuff to the CRX. So one good thing about having the car not so low is that you could easily access the bolt right here without even jacking it up. So just gonna let that drain out and put it in. And for the people that don't know, I always said put 4 quarts, but the GSR actually uses 4.2 or 4.3 quarts, so a little bit more than the LS. So I always put 4, but it does take a little bit more than the basic engines. Now it's time to go fishing. Where could it be? There, got it. Clean pan, that's trash. And now it's time to fill her up with oil. Fresh oil, so freaking satisfying. And that first start with the fresh oil, so good. Guys, so running pretty smooth, fresh oil. Not bad at all. So now that I know it's already topped off, I'm gonna actually update you guys and tell you guys how long it takes to get from the top hole indicator to the bottom one, and that's roughly 1 quart. So right now it's already topped off, and I'm gonna keep checking it to see. but I'm not gonna hit VTEC, or I'm gonna like not hit that much VTEC. It's kind of hard not to. But I'm gonna drive it easy and see how long it takes for me to burn 1 quart, because I know that this thing is pretty bad. But yeah, guys, so from the last video you can see that the clutch reservoir was pretty empty, and this is basically an emergency run for to see if I can find a clutch master cylinder. So it kind of sucks because you know, I depend on that car daily, so that's why stuff is just wearing out pretty fast. But on top of that, I can't really have any downtime right now because I'm pretty busy, and I need to just pick one up from the junkyard if they have one. But as you guys know, this yard has been kind of lame, and I just want to see what they have real quick. There's a Civic right here. There's a little Y8 right here. That's nice. It's an auto. Nice bumper. Hell of a nice bumper right there. I guess somebody was gonna pull it. Let's check out the interior. A lot of good stuff still here. Dang, look at this though. Wow. Yeah, this thing came from another state. Look at this road. Look at this drum. That thing's falling apart. Look at that bracket right here. Jesus Christ. This side too. Yeah, this is an out-of-state car for sure. Alright, so hopefully they have at least one Integra. If not, I'm gonna be pissed. Look at this right here. Alright, so yeah, alright, so I'll get back if I see something. Alright, so here's a K20 A4, leaky as hell. Not broken, so he got punched, but that thing's probably, you could probably salvage it. I don't see no casting, any cracks in the casting, so pretty cool. Alright, so it's an auto. Nice seat still. Alright, so things are not looking good, but hopefully. Civic right here. Little J series right here. That's sweet. So an RSX. Nice bumper, tail lights. It'd be cool for like a nice conversion right there. Yeah, they pulled it. Nice front end too. Little damage here, that's all I can tell. Yeah, they took everything from this thing. Column is messed up. That's a shame. Nice wheels though. It's rusty. This could be another out-of-state car, because whenever you see stuff like this, that's out of state. All right, back to roaming around. Little Subaru right here. Man, nothing. Legacy. Okay, I think I see something over there. Nope, just an Accord. Civic right here. Probably an automatic Civic. I mean, a manual Civic. The Slave will work. Probably a Y7 right here, maybe. Yep, no luck. This is nice right here. What is this right here? Oh, it's a Z6. You don't really see many of these in the junkyard for some reason. It's like grandma-ish interior. Alright guys, I'm just cut it off right there. I guess this is just a little failed attempt, but I should have really went up to the valley. But up there in Sun Valley, I already know that they'll charge me about 30 bucks for a freaking little slave cylinder. Yeah, like right there is really not a good place. Like they have good selection, but the prices are insane. All right guys, so pretty much bum trip, but it's okay. For the people that are wondering, it's you pick parts, and yeah, just gotta search more. But if anything, I'll just buy it new. I'm not gonna buy a generic one because one of those failed on me in a week and I had a dead clutch. Yeah, so if you like the video, please subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one.